God whispers to those he is close to, but he will be loud to those that are far from him. Hi guys, my name's Abby. Welcome to my digital diary. Today I'm going to be talking about how I have been learning to hear God's voice. So, I chose this topic because lately I feel like I've been going through some situations where I really needed to lock in and try my best to distinguish the difference between my voice and God's voice. So I'm just gonna share some tips or just some things that have helped me in this process. So yes, I'm just gonna get started. I do have my notes, so I'm just gonna look down or whatever. But my first thing is that I talk to him like I would a friend or any person that loves me. I put be open and honest. I think sometimes when we talk to God, we might feel like awkward or like shame about like what we're talking about. Like, I think that's normal, but at the end of the day, God already knows everything. He already knows everything. He just wants to hear it from you personally, whatever it is. Like, I think that when we are talking to God, we need to learn to know that we also need to build a relationship with him as if he's any person in our life. If we're making a new friend, you meet someone new, coworkers, anything, you have to build that relationship. And that's literally the same with God. Like, you need to build that relationship. And I think being honest and just being vulnerable with God builds that relationship. And just understanding like he already knows everything, but he wants to hear it personally from you, like you're talking to your friend, like a friend, you know. And yeah, so building that foundation of having a friendship with God, I think, doesn't only help us but makes us feel more comfortable and aware and just like open, like closer to Jesus. Okay, and then I put, for my second point, I put input and output. Take a moment to listen to God's input to your output. So I think a lot of the times we're talking a lot and we're just telling God, like, oh, I'm going through this, or like, I really need this, or just like this happened, this, and this. And I do this all the time. I will talk to God about literally anything and everything. And sometimes I'll catch myself and be like, wait, I'm doing all the talking. When I am with a friend and we're, having conversation, I stop and I listen to what they have to say about my situation, or vice versa. I will give I will give input to their output. And that's the same with God. When we're having a conversation with God, we can mostly be talking, but we need to take that moment to listen and try and pray that God will speak to us, because we can't listen if we're always speaking, you know. So I put be still, be quiet, and listen, because I was going through like something and I was just like, God, like, please speak to me, and I literally just took a moment of silence and I was like, God, please speak to me. Like, I'm here, I'm listening. I don't know how to say the word in English, but like, estoy disponible, like, I'm here. And I just was like at peace. Like, I just needed that moment of silence, and I needed to listen in that moment. I did not need to be saying anything else, because I was like, bro, I literally gave my all. Like, please help, like, talk to me, like, literally talk to me. And the thing is, God always responds. And I wrote, this is something I heard and I really like this, so I'm gonna share it. It's, God whispers to those he is close to, but he will be loud to those that are far from him. So this isn't necessarily like a good or a bad thing. It's just like, when we're closer to God, like, we need to listen, because he's whispering. Like, he's close to us. Why would he need to be yelling? But for farther, then he's gonna show us like he's there. So I think it's a little harder when you get closer to Jesus and you get closer into your relationship with Christ, because you need to really hone in to like your surroundings and how God's responding to you, and like all these things, and how God's talking to us, and like, it's crazy. But my third point was, ask God to speak to you. I guess I kind of already did talk about this, but I mean, yeah, like I think that's kind of like the main point is we can't just like hear him, ask him to speak to you and to confirm in you, because God, oh my gosh, it's crazy, but God doesn't only speak directly to us but through other people or situations. And this is crazy because I actually believe this. Like, I was at church one time with one of my friends, like we were there, whatever, and the pastor, he was doing like a prayer, like whatever, and I was praying about something, and I was like, God, like, you know, like if this is for me, this and this and this, and like whatever, in my head, bro, like in my head. And my friend, she's standing next to me, and she puts her hand on my shoulder and she starts praying for me. And when she's praying for me, she's literally praying about what I was praying for. And mind you, I did not tell anybody this. Like, this was literally between me and God. So I'm like, bro, like, did you tell her or what? Because she was literally confirming to me what I was praying about. Like I received God's confirmation through somebody else, because those are some the things I was praying about. I didn't share with anybody, like not even my family, not even my closest friends. And for like, she just grabbed my shoulder and she started praying for me, and she was like, God, like, you know, like she was literally confirming what I was praying about. And that day I wanted to go up to the altar to pray, but I was like, no, I think I'm gonna just stay in my seat. Like, I think I'm gonna just stay in my seat. Like, I don't know, I just was like, I think I need to stay in my seat. And well, if I went up, my friend would not have prayed for me. So like that was really crazy, because God really does speak to us, and not just like, you can't just hear it, but like you need to be paying attention to the things that are happening around you, because God will literally answer your prayers, your questions, literally anything you're thinking. He will literally answer them. You just need to be paying attention, and you need to be like honing in, which is crazy. But that's what's helped me so far, I guess. Just at least this past week, I've really been trying to like distinguish what is helping me, and that's what has been helping me. And just praying, just really praying, and just, you know, giving God my all too, because it's like, if I want to build a relationship with him and be able to receive what he has for me, I need to be open, and I need to be honest, and I need to be vulnerable with him. And obviously those things are not easy, they're just not, but that's what comes with building a relationship with Christ. And I just, like, I don't know, like, this, it's hard, it's literally so hard. But I hope that if anyone watches this, like, I hope it does help someone. I really don't know, this is like mostly for me, because it's like, well, obviously I want to like help other people, but it's like I need to be able to be vulnerable about all the things that are happening and have happened in my life to progress forward. And yeah, so that's what has helped me. And I hope that anyone that receives this word, helps them in some sort of way. And yeah, that's everything. So thank you so much. I hope you guys liked it. And yeah, bye.